Oh yeah, I'm walking through these ancient vineyards, and it's just a very beautiful energy because, I don't know, it's like awe-inspiring to think that these vines are being pruned year after year and coming back and producing grapes forever. Look, I'll just turn around a little bit and see if you can see it behind me. These ones are pretty big and gnarly, but there's even more that I've just passed, which are even more wild looking. Like these are trained on wires and the other ones aren't. But it's so insanely cool to think of what this plant is doing year after year, producing and then hibernating and getting trimmed and then coming alive again in spring and producing grapes and being harvested and then being pruned again time and time again, years after years. And look at this. We've got a beautiful tree and blossom. Oh my gosh, I'm going under a tree. Oh my God, we've got bees. Whew. And, it's awe-inspiring to think these things have been here timeless, thousands of years. In fact, one old farmer was talking to us and he said, we asked how old they were and we were like, a couple 100 years old, 200, 500. And he said, oh yeah, some. And then he said, the majority dates back to the Romans. And I'm like, when were the Romans here? And is the plant in the exact same place that it was when the Romans were here? That just fried my brain. But it made me realize the evolution of humanity, time, that kind of awe-inspiring experience we have when time just gets bigger and bigger and longer and longer, and it doesn't kind of make sense because we kind of think within days and weeks and months and years of our life and what's happening on the planet now. And so we're very focused on now, right? And so this endlessness doesn't really, or this 2,000 years ago doesn't kind of make sense. Here, I'll show you what some of these gnarly old ones look like. Look at this. And still alive. This whole field it's fascinating, isn't it? It's so crazy. So crazy. 2,000 years ago, right? Do you think it was still here in this paddock 2,000 years ago, or these plants have been pulled up and put back in the ground? It's like, what? Time creates this brain fry when you just can't cope with what it really means, the length of time, and it kind of shows us our life and our insignificance when you go on such a big scale. But then on the other hand, it makes you realize that this has survived that long and it's here producing for us. And in this moment, I'm admiring it. I mean, just how lucky we are with our lives to actually witness this right now. And you can experience again the preciousness of now, but then the eternalness of the timeline, that things exist way before we place our feet on this planet. And so it makes you humbled in the realization that a lot of stories have happened before you were born. A lot of other people's lives were happening, and beautiful stories and people falling in love and people making lives before you were born. And so we kind of expand our relationship to everything by realizing our time on this planet too is actually very short. And so what are you going to do with it? How are you going to be? What are you going to contribute? What footsteps are you going to leave behind? And what I'd love to hope is all of us are here to leave more happiness, more gratitude, more beauty, to beautify more, to actually enjoy our time here. Don't sweat the small stuff. Enjoy what is and live in this state of awe and appreciation. It makes sense, doesn't it?